have you guys seen an open, like been to a funeral with an open casket?
Yes.
No, but I've seen my mom die. Is that the same thing?
Okay. Yeah, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Does she look like, I don't want to trigger you if this is, did she look
No,
recognizable to you
no,
when she
no.
literally,
As soon as the energy of her left, as soon as her presence left her body, I couldn't recognize her. Like the energy of her was gone, and it happened like within a second. Like I knew
yes,
when she died. Yeah.
like just thinking about
It
the
was
house, like
crazy.
when we're gone,
Mm-hmm.
it's just the house, and it's like it's not even
It's like a
recognizable,
shell.
like
Yeah.
a shell of a being, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
that essence is what brought that body to life to
Yeah.
be the person that you could
Yeah.
recognize, and it's like it's
Mm-hmm.
such a powerful thing for me. The first time that I experienced someone that I truly loved in that space of like just a shell, I was like, this is a lie. Like I was so emotionally like, I'm like, this is not them. This is
Mm-hmm.
not who I, developed a
Mhm.
relationship with. And I was just, and that made me really question more about life and like what this thing is. Cause I was just, I'm like, how come I don't recognize this person that I grew to love so much?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
it's like, because their essence within this physical form
Mm-hmm.
has moved on. And it's just like such a
Mm-hmm.
powerful space.
Same thing happened to me when my dad died. It's like I didn't, of course, physically I recognized him, but it was so strange. Like it wasn't him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's not. Yeah, I guess yeah, it is probably because he wasn't there anymore. But it's not because I knew he was dead. It's just like there's literally this like energy that is missing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only way I could describe it, like I always try to like I remember when that happened for me, I obviously a big part of like understanding and like going through it is like communication and like talking about it. So I was trying to talk to my friends like about like how it felt and stuff. And it felt like someone left, when you're like three people in a room and you're chatting away and one goes to the bathroom. Like
Mhm.
that is how it felt like when my mom left. Like that one part, like a presence was leaving the room, like literally. So it was so strange that the body was still there, but like the essence, the presence of that, it was like she had gone to the bathroom. Like, yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Um, but also like for me, that is one of my, like everything in life, like the hardest, most like intense part has also been like one of the most beautiful parts. Like, and almost like like another spiritual awakening. Like that was definitely one of my bigger spiritual awakenings when my mom passed away, because it brings you that to that state, and you're like, you have to start questioning things. You start to think about these things about like what is life and what happens like when we die, and like who am I without this person that I
Mhm.
identify with, as a person, like who I'm relating to in this world. And now the one of the persons that knows me like the best, like that I've been living within for 9 months, is gone. So who am I without this, So for
Yeah.
me, that, like, as much as it was like very like one of the hardest parts of my life so far, it has also been like it was also one of the biggest blessings, and like I feel
Mhm.
more like connected to, and like I was able to evolve through like in a very profound way. And yeah,
Mhm. I
it's
feel that a lot what you're saying, that who am I now that this person is gone? Because
Mhm.
I think with death, we normally see it as, this person's no longer here and is sad, but it's
Mhm.
also another type of death within you, in that
Mhm.
the person that you were with this particular person, especially when it's a parent,
Mhm.
is 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 also dead in a way.
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
at least for example with my dad, there's nobody else that I'm gonna refer to as dad and really feel that dad, or like talk to him how I used to talk to him. There's literally, that's never gonna be that again. So for me, it also was enlightening as to what we learn to identify as and with, but especially as, like, you know, it is a death within us. At least it was within me. There's a lot of letting go, not just the person, but something within you, like yourself, part of yourself. Yeah, or what you've identified as yourself. Yeah.
And also, like, after, I mean, in certain ways, I feel which is very strange. I do feel more connected to my mom after her death. Like, and like, I can kind of like, she's like, I can feel that she's guiding me. Like, I know that I feel her presence sometimes, especially in meditation when I get when my awareness is turned up, you know, I can really feel like um, messages coming through or things coming. Like, she's a big part why I'm here, actually. Like, she was like, I could feel like you can't be, you're not supposed to be in Sweden. You have to be here. Like, you have to be in this part of the, like, you have to live here with Clarence. So uh, that is very beautiful, like, because the essence is still there. Like the essence of, like, the death of the body is just a transformation of our consciousness, you know, but it's still living, it's still there, it's very present, ever more present now for some reason, because there's no like boundaries. It doesn't belong to a body anymore, it's just everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel that you can feel her being there, but it's like it's not a different her, it's her, but it's almost like you see, not physically see, but you know what I mean, you see her more clearly as to, like, who she is or what she brings. Like, at least that happens with my grandma, in that yesterday actually we did this meditation on like ancestors, and my grandma was here with me, and I could feel her, and I could feel her talking to me, but I saw her without this attachment of without the physical attachment that I had when she was my grandma. It's really hard to explain, but I feel like I saw her for her essence, rather than her as obviously as a human. But I don't know. It's so hard to explain. Yeah.
No, but yeah, I relate 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's this essence within us. It just continues, and it's always been here, like, forever.
Yeah.
And now, just right now, we're in this specific temple, in this specific mechanism that is working, but we are moving, like, we're constantly moving, and we're gonna maybe stay in space, like stay in consciousness for a certain time when we leave our body, but then probably we'll be back down in some form, like in more and more material form at some point after this.
Thank you both for sharing that